Greg Andrick here, bringing you Business Freedom Conversation Newsletter number 27. Some amazing stories in this one. The first one is, why no recession? Well, there's all kinds of offsetting things, and we're on the brink, we're not on the brink. It's really difficult. You have to have nerves of steel to be a business person in this environment. So right now, we don't have one, but everybody's saying we're going to have one. But they've been saying that now for 2 years. So tune in and good luck. Mr. Wonderful is concerned. Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank fame, it just hit him. Banks aren't lending anymore after those bank failures and the fact that the Fed has raised rates so high that most of the banks are underwater in their bond portfolios. All of them, not just government bonds, but auto loans, credit cards, everything else. That's what happens when you crank the rates this far, this fast. And he's concerned that there's no capital for small businesses. Well, it's the time for private lending. But take a look at it. He has some really interesting comments. The other one is kind of interesting. It's workers want $78K to start a job. So a survey looked at it, and the average worker wants $78,000 to change to the new job. So as a business owner, put that in your perspective and be familiar with that, because if you're offering less, it may be a reason why you're not getting any responses to your employment ads. And then this one is really huge, and we're getting more and more bad news about them as the military dictatorship in China clamps down more on personal freedoms and economic freedoms. Is China's economy collapsing? For the last 10 or 15 years, they've borrowed a tremendous amount of money worldwide, and they've built these empty cities. And it's estimated that in China, there's 80 million empty apartment units. It's kind of mind-blowing. And that kind of stuff may be causing their economy to collapse, but probably the biggest item is as we in America shift to India, which has a whole nother bag of problems. But anyhow, take a look at this story, because if you are sourcing a lot of stuff or having services provided from China, you may need to look to India, and it may not be the same going forward. So take a look at the story and see what there is there. So anyhow, this is Greg Andrick, Business Freedom Conversation Newsletter number 27. I'll catch you on the next one.